everyone, it's me Cherry and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be explaining or maybe giving you information about how you can get all those passes when you want to travel abroad from the Philippines. So this is actually a case-to-case situation, or shall as I say a city-to-city situation. So I'm from Toledo City, a small city of Cebu. That's actually 1 hour and 30 minutes by car. So anyway, so this kind of very important, since this is my first experience under pandemic where any travelers within Cebu City or within the Philippines who wants to travel or work or travel abroad have to get these important papers or passes that they say. So firstly, we'll start with the barangay clearance or barangay certificate. So this one is actually something that you will need to get in your barangay hall. So a secretary will just print this for you, and of course they will put your name. So here I'm from Barangay Matabang of Toledo City, and it says a certification. So this is to certify that Miss Cherilyn Vergara is a bona fide resident in this barangay situated at Sitchumarat, Matabang, Toledo City. So this certify further that Miss Cherilyn, based on our record, is not on the list as PUM or PUI in our barangay record. So this certification is being issued upon the request of the above named person to whatever purpose may serve her best. So this one is valid for 1 month in our city. So once you get this, I got this November 13th 2020. So after this, I can go to the city hall and city health so I can get my medical certificate. So that's actually very quick. I got this within 30 minutes because I had to wait for the secretary of the barangay. Yes, and then she printed this. So thank you so much for this. Before you get into the city hall, you have to stop by a checkpoint at the entrance going to the city hall, so they can check your temperature and give you a visitor's slip, or a visitor's pass. So that one is a small paper where you need to present at the city hall with your barangay clearance. So this is how it looks. This is the visitor's slip. Yes, that's one. So it has your name, address, gender, contact number, date and time, office to visit, so the office to visit, and then purpose, mine is medical, and then body temperature and your signature. So once you have this, you can go to the city hall treasurer where you can get this OR. Okay, so you go there and you have to wait for your turn to be called so that you can pay 50 pesos. So this is how it looks. Yes, that's how it looks. So City Health will entertain you if you have this official receipt. Okay, after that, since mine was traveling to another city outside Cebu, I have to get the certificate. I had to go to the city tourism office so I could get this one. So I got this on November 17. So this one her, may I respectfully request for a medical certificate of mine, so Vergara Cherilyn, for her employment to Metro Manila. So they really have to specify where you are going. So this was actually on November 17, and it has an option here to travel for employment or to return home. So that's their options, but mine is employment. So since I was going to Japan, so thank you very much for your immediate action on this request. So this one should be you should have this before you go to the city health. Okay, so you have your barangay clearance, this one, and then you have your visitor's pass. This can be done on the same day, but I didn't do it on the same day. And this one, we have the OR, which is 50 pesos, and then we have the city office of the mayor, city tourism office. This is what they call the referral slip or referral paper. This is only for those people who will go outside Cebu province or Cebu Island. Okay, so that's what you will need. Okay, but prior to all these things, you need to be sure that you have your ticket already purchased. So you have to have a booking confirmation, print it, then you go to this certain agencies of the government, and then when you go to the city health, you have to present all of this. Okay, so you have the barangay clearance, the visitor's pass, and then you have the referral slip or referral letter, and then you have your ticket, so that you will be entertained in the Toledo City Health. Okay, so that's their requirement, so you have to remember that. Well, this one is actually, as I said, I got the clearance, barangay clearance November 13, but I didn't have my ticket first, so I had to go back. So November 17, I got my referral. Okay, and then after which I got my, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So guys, once you are at the city health, you sit down there. Of course, you have to wait for your turn, and then you sit down, show your barangay clearance, your ticket, your your referral letter, and your OR. So they will only your ticket must be, you have to get your passes 2 days before your travel. Okay, because the validity is only 2 to 3 days. Okay, so once they got your paper, so they will collect your paper. After that, you have to wait for a few minutes, probably around 10 to 15 minutes. So they will call your name. After that, they will give you a medical certificate. However, my medical certificate is not with me now, since I presented it in Manila. I presented it in Manila, of which I was staying. Okay, the condo that we were staying for 1 week, before you checked in, you have to present your medical certificate. So I gave it to them, and they have the copy. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. After that, once you have your medical certificate, then you have to proceed to the city office, city mayor office, and they will give you this availability of travel. Okay, so here, this one, you go to the city office, city mayor's office, and they'll give you this letter. So this one, to certify that Sherilyn has been stranded in Barangay Matabang, and then she has requested for clearance for travel pass and will board vehicle. So they write there here the name of the car, the private car that you will use to go to the airport. So Toyota car, sedan, body type with a plate number, and the driver name, which was my father, Mr. Bernardito Vergara. Okay, so that's complete. This certification issued for the endorsement to the Joint Task Force Coronavirus Shield for Travel Authority to Japan. Yeah, so that's actually complete. They will ask you. So here they will put your name and your barangay. After that, you have here, I have here my name, the name of the car, the type, and then the plate number with the name of the driver. This is for private vehicles. And then it has here the address of my company which I am working in Japan. Okay, so that's complete. So after this, so I got this. You can get this just in one day. So after that, you will go to the PNP, Toledo PNP, and then you have to ask for your travel authority or TA. So this is how it looks. Yeah, for some cities you can get this within the day. Like some of my friends, they got it at 1 p.m. Some got it at 3 p.m. It depends on the availability of the officer who will release this. But for Toledo City, in my experience, in my case, which is a little bit different, is you can get this a day after. So they said they have 1 day processing for their travel authority or their COVID shield. So in this case, well, they have to, they would ask your travel date first if they have to release it on within that day, or if they have to release it the next day. Okay, it's because of the validity of the papers. You're not allowed to have this 3 days before your flight. It should be 2 days before your flight, or you cannot have this a week before your flight. Okay, so this is how it looks. COVID Shield Travel Authority. So here have all the names of the people who are traveling outside or within Cebu province or outside Cebu on that day. So my name, this is actually a 2-page, so that's how many we were during that day, on November 23. Okay, so you have here, this is my name here, Cherry Lynn Vergara, and it says any available date, Barangay Matabang, Toledo City to Mactan Airport. Then the car is Toyota with a plate number, and then I don't know what's origin zoning classification. It says buffer zone, and the remark is ITS. So I don't know the meaning of this anymore. Yeah, so that's done. Yes. So when I got it, the next day I had to travel to Manila. So it's complete. Okay, so firstly your barangay clearance, and then you go to the City Hall with that visitor pass, the small paper. Yes, where is it? The visitor pass. After that, you will have your, this is the visitor pass. After that, you will have your OR. After that, you have the city tourism referral letter, and then you have, of course, your ticket. Before you go to get all of those things, you need to have your ticket first, or if you want to get them one by one before City Health, then you can get them too first. Then you have your medical health certificate, and then your availability of travel and your travel authority, and that's all done. So when you travel to Manila at Cebu Airport, they will ask you these papers, okay, to check if you have the passes to travel to Manila. Okay, so these papers is only at the airport. They only need this at the airport. But if you have your accommodation going to Manila or somewhere else for your stay, then you have to present the medical certificate. Yeah, so that's it. For this is only for situations where COVID-19 is surging again. Yes, this time. Maybe it's the second wave. Yeah, so guys, hopefully you learned something from this, and of course we only need to be patient when getting all these papers, because not only us on that particular day we get these papers. We have to fall in line, take our turns, be patient, because we don't have any control. We get these papers as long as we are patient enough. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you guys, and see you on my next video. Don't forget to like my channel, Humble Steps with Cherry. Bye bye everyone. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you that you also need a vehicle pass, which is valid for 1 month, and a passenger's pass, which is only valid for 1 day. Okay, so make sure you travel before a day before your flight or your trip. Yeah, so today you get the passenger's pass, and then tomorrow you travel. Okay, so you get that too the same day when you get all those other passes. Yes, that's it. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for watching.